What up, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to a Monday night edition of the People's Podcast. We have a great crew today. Got some new guys, some old vets making his way back, and the only man that can say he's undefeated in the league right now. Also hopping on the podcast, talking about how he's just whooping everybody's ass one game at a time and one comeback at a time. First and foremost, I'll start with a sister co-host. He goes by the name of Julian. Some may call him Julia, but what's up, my man? How you doing, sir?
Yo, what's up? I'm just not
Bald-headed
aware that I was
motherfucker.
getting called that.
You know, you never know what I'm gonna call you. It's whatever comes to my mind. It's what literally. I don't even script for this. It's whatever just pops in my head. Talk about things that pop in your head. There's a guy that's named after my son. I call him my son now. Miles,
Well,
how you doing,
yes,
sir?
sir. Not good, but
Yeah,
we'll talk
yeah,
about that later.
yeah. We'll talk about it. You know, you got something in common with the jerseys on your board there. They're all losers, kind of like you. You know,
Thank you.
we'll talk about that. We'll dive into it, and then a guy that's making his return. You know, you talk about a guy who just nuts all over the place, and
What?
you know, is a workout machine. We saw his physique earlier in the chat. The dude was posing like he was like, look at the bicep. The man, the myth, the legend. Marnie's in the house.
Yo, what's up? How we doing? I'm back.
He's back. Now listen,
That's it.
at some point in the podcast, I may slide you a little Venmo to take your shirt off. I'm just saying. It's not out of the question.
I hit chest day, so the chest is gonna be pumping. All right, you might have to
The
slide a
chest
little
is
tip
tight.
in there too.
It's been working out. We'll bring a fifth guest on the stage. And this guy, he's undefeated. He's known for shitting on Shitta. And the rest of the league, for that matter. The guy's a champ, been winning. He's been doing what Marnie does to females, and you know he comes on their back pretty often.
Yeah.
Prime,
Man.
what's up, my man?
What's going on, fellas?
I appreciate
My
you
bad.
hopping on with us.
I don't got the cam on yet, man. I'm still at work trying to get stuff done, but I'll be on the cam soon, man. Don't worry.
My man's at work, you know, doing great,
dedication.
not only in the league,
I
but
lagged.
while he's at work.
Yeah, I lagged on the first one, bro. My bad. That's why I got to make sure I'm on this one, man. I lagged on you the first time. I didn't mean.
Hey, listen, I appreciate you, man. So listen, let's dive into it real quick. Marnie, back in the league. Took a little. How long was the hiatus? Like 2 months?
2 months. 2 months.
I know. I hit you up.
Off of the server, off of Madden. I mean, I played Madden here and there, but not as much. But go ahead.
So I know I hit you. I had a little calendar reminder. I hit you up basically on the same day every month for the last 2 months. I was asking how you were doing, how you been. So
Yep.
tell me, how was the break? Because not many of us, you know, we're grinding the legacy, trying to keep our spot for next year. You decided to take a break. How was the break, dude?
Oh man, it was awesome, man. I just had a lot more time to do things that I really didn't do often. Like I was talking to Water one time, that I just been watching like a lot of movies that like I just heard were so good, and I just never had the time to due to work or legacy. So, you know, the nights where I would be playing a game were just watching movies or watching TV shows. I was also you know, working a lot, you know, learning about the trade more, trying to focus on that, and just trying to focus on me instead of, you know, just a league, and, you know, communicating with you guys, you know, trying to stay off that for a little bit. And, you know, it got to a certain point where I was like, you know what? I miss these guys. So I want to join the server back, and we'll see where we could go from there.
Yeah, man, I appreciate you. You're in the retro kind of
Yeah, man.
league. So you stepped in right away. You got a team in retro. You got the Broncos with Drew Brees.
Yeah, man.
Now I know, you know, we got Julian and Miles. You know, he claims to be his Aloha's favorite newbie. You know, it's to be determined. But how you guys like retro so far? Now, again, I'm gonna start with you, Martin, because you're the newest guy in the league. The rest of us kind of been in it since the jump, and Prime's too good for us to be in retro. You know how
Yeah.
it is. How is retro? How you liking it? Did you play a game yet?
So actually, I play Rico tomorrow. That'll be my
Okay.
first game.
All right, so you got
But,
Rico tomorrow.
Yep. So, but it's interesting because when Legacy did retro, I think Madden 22 it was, they were starting up another retro league, and I was supposed to be a part of it. Like I had a team, I had the Ravens, and something. I think my internet just started bugging out, and then the 32 team glitch happened, so I couldn't. I never got to play a single game for the Ravens. And then after that, I don't think I played retro last year. So this is like my first official start with retro, and I'm pretty excited.
Nice. So you got the Broncos, you got Drew Brees.
Yeah,
You're taking
man.
over a team that LJ, was in the process of developing. He did trade away Champ Bailey to get Drew Brees away. Is that the move you would have done?
Probably not. Probably not. But I could work with it. I'm gonna see how Breeze is. If he's good, I'll stick with him for next year as well. If he's not, then we'll see. We'll see if I get someone in the draft.
All right, then Miles, you've been on the hot circuit. You played Game of the Week in
Yeah.
retro. You also, League Enforcements did visit the crib early on, but again, it was early on. It was early on. Nothing
Yeah.
you haven't learned from so far. So,
Yeah.
what's your opinion on retro? Because again, so retro is a nice little combination of, main guys, LP guys, and some brand new guys to the league that aren't in neither one. So, what's been your kind of experience so far?
I mean, it's been really cool. I've never been in a league like that before, where it's like all these throwback teams, throwback ratings, and I didn't even know you guys have done it before. Like Marty just said, it was a thing for 2-3 years now or whatever. So that's pretty cool. But I
Mhm.
love the Dolphins. It's an awesome team.
Gus Farrat,
I don't.
the stud.
I don't.
Do you even know who Gus
Yeah.
Farrat is?
No, I was. How old was I back then? I was like six in like 2000. Like I was.
Man,
I don't run the ball. Like you guys will see. Like I will run it to meet the like quota of like 70-30 or
and
whatever.
you got two studs at
Yeah.
running back
But
between
like
Ronnie
in
Brown and
Legacy,
Ricky Williams.
in LRT, I've had to run it, the retro league, and it's been awesome. Like they just run. Ricky Williams is throwing dudes off him. He's juking them. It's
Smoking
awesome.
weed, the whole nine.
Whole 9 yards.
So fun fact. I don't know if you know this, Miles. Ricky Williams took a break from football
Mhm.
in his prime because homeboy wanted to smoke weed and it wasn't allowed in the NFL.
Yeah.
And so he said, "You know what? Fuck it. I'm not playing football no more. I'm gonna go smoke some weed. I'm gonna go do that for like 3 years." And then dude came back. And when he came back, he came in to the Saints because the Dolphins still has rights to him, and they traded him to the Saints. And dude came in and still balled out with the Saints for like another 2 or 3 years.
For and not just like for some picks either. Like
No, like
all the
he
picks.
got tracked
Literally
for a bag.
all the picks.
Yeah, for like a fucking bag.
And a few future picks too. It was
Yeah,
fucking
the Saints gave up a
ridiculous.
ton to get. So there was a period of time that actually Reggie Bush and Ricky Williams played together
Mhm.
for that Saints team.
But
It
no,
was-
it's been. Go ahead, Joel.
No, I was just gonna say it was very common back then for you to have two
Two studs.
really good running backs on any given team. I have it or not. What is it? I can't remember the names right now, but I know the Steelers had the bus, and then they had somebody else that
Willie
was just
Parker
good.
and Jerome
Yeah, Willie
Bettis.
Really
That's a
Parker,
roster. That's a roster right now that Randy has is actually with Willie Parker's rookie year. And Jerome Bettis.
Randy hasn't quit yet.
Not yet.
But yeah, I was
All right,
gonna say
so we got a surprise guest. I told you guys before the pod that usually I get hit up. People want to join, and we have the guy who owns my hair actually is about to join the podcast. His name is Rico.
Here it is.
There he is.
Rico.
What up?
What up, man?
Mhm.
Rico, it's funny. You can't play your games, but you can join a podcast. You're a fucking guy.
I was
That's crazy.
told that he
I
couldn't
pushed
play
it
tonight.
back.
Sorry. You should read the
I
game
pushed-
channel, you fucking goomball.
Yesterday, you had windstorm issues and
This shit was rough, bro. We had
You know-
38 mile an hour winds here.
yeah, you do a lot of complaining and a little bit of production. It's okay, Ty. I still love you. I saw you lose today too. To who'd you lose today to? You lost
Don't,
today
don't,
to.
don't mention it.
Who
I
knows?
dropped. My DVs just wouldn't animate for 4 interceptions.
Oh
No,
yeah, okay.
Rico, your
Sorry.
first read was questionable, dude. Like
Oh,
the
it was
first read of
bad.
your
It
game,
was bad.
I didn't really get that read. I was like, that's not the Rico I know.
Yeah, I was gonna throw JMO. I was like, you know what? Let's see what that does, and it just didn't work.
Yeah, it's bad.
So we're talking about we're doing a little retro talk here, and Marnie and Miles gave us his take. So we got the 3 commish that run retro. So we'll start with the one that actually does the most, that does the least, besides myself. So Julian, what are your thoughts on retro so far? I mean, you got a stud squad though. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yeah.
You got
It's
stud
a lot
squad.
of
You got
fun.
a great old line. You got
Yeah.
Sean Alexander. You got to do nothing but show up right now.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. It's very nostalgic for me. The Seahawks were always a big underdog, back in that era. So it was a lot of fun watching them and playing with them. But outside of that, man, the no abilities, it's fun. It's not. I don't have to worry about some of these fucking broken abilities that
Oh my God.
ruin your games, and you just play.
One
You
step
play
ahead.
basics, 8 X's and O's. You scheme your plays. You don't have to worry about lurker and some of this other stupid shit that makes me want to throw my controller sometimes. So no, I love it, man. And seeing all these, I mean, because in that era, I mean, I had just graduated high school, so that was a lot of fun for me, watching and seeing a lot of these players and a lot of these names pop up.
I got
Yeah,
a question.
Yeah. Go ahead, Marty.
So I that's what I noticed with retros, they're doing no abilities. But I had a weird like situation where whenever I played like the CPU leagues with no abilities. So does it matter if like let's just say like I don't know, like a linebacker had lurker or KO and we're going no abilities. Like there's no way that they could still
It
like
doesn't
knock it out,
activate.
right? It doesn't
Yeah, it
activate,
doesn't.
right? Okay,
It
yeah.
doesn't activate at all. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
so you
I
don't even
had
have
that
to
question
change
come
it.
up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had that
Okay.
question come up by somebody else. Saying, "Hey, I just got a guy dev up. He just got these abilities. Like, what do I do? How do I take it off?" Was his question to me, and I was like, "Dude, it doesn't matter because it won't activate."
Yeah, it won't
So like
I
what
got
you'll
you.
notice is like say a guy has lurker in the default settings.
Mhm.
When you get to game, he doesn't light up
No.
like you normally would have in a normal game. Like you don't see the knockout, you don't see the freight train, you don't see the dots, you don't see that
Right,
stuff
right.
kind of light up. So even though it may show up when you look a player up in the settings, it doesn't actually activate in the game because that feature is turned off. So
I got
what's
you.
cool
Okay.
about it, to Julian's point, him and I were talking about this offline, was you hate it when it's 3rd and 7 and you throw an out route and a DB shows up at a left field that's super late to the ball but has a knockout ability. And
Mhm.
even though you did a conservative catch, Duso drops it.
It doesn't matter. Yeah, exactly.
It doesn't matter. So to me, and Rico, I sorry to kind of skip you on this. It actually allows you to scheme more. Like to me now in that retro league, Slinger 1 actually increases the value of a quarterback dramatically because there's so few of them that actually have the ability to get the ball. You release the ball that early and with that speed. Other than that, it's scheme. It's more scheme driven. Like you can actually throw the ball like, and Julian and we're talking about this offline. I can throw the ball on an out route early like I would in real football and it get picked off because I threw it too early.
Yeah.
And the dude would undercut it just because he has a deep out KO.
Exactly.
Jump the route and be a fucking pick. Now it doesn't matter because it's truly ratings based. So it kind of fluffs up the ability, the ratings of a player and the makeup of a player more so than an ability that's kind of attached to him. So I'm a big fan of it. The only thing I will say about the league and retro so far is it seems pretty fucking hard to tackle a running back.
It's
Like, I
fucking
feel
brutal.
there's a lot more broken tackles Now, I don't know if that's because there's more hit sticks being applied by users on defense and they're taking that risk. But I just feel like there's a lot more broken tackles that are happening. Again, Miles, Julian, Rico. I mean, Rico, I know you and I saw it in our game that we played against each other a couple different times, but I don't know if anybody else has kind of seen it. I know Toddy's checking in to the podcast.
I heard that as well, actually.
Tom Brady did have Slinger 1. It wasn't. It was on an edit by a guy that is no longer in the league. But tomato.
I think the thing with the running backs breaking all these tackles is like all these running backs are like their ratings are so high. Like every starting running back is built, and these linebackers they're good linebackers, but they're not like what a Frank Warner has or a Roquan Smith in the game.
Back in the day, to your point, running backs were like when you went to a draft. Right now, the draft is very quarterback centric. Like back then, you were drafting the first 5 picks for all fucking running backs. Like you were trying to draft that next generational running back for your team. So to your point, Miles, it does make sense, right? Where they're kind of juiced up a little bit, better break tackle, better agility, change of direction, this and the other, because that's what the league was back in 2005 when these rosters were made. It wasn't necessarily a quarterback driven league or a speed driven. I've heard a couple comments around, safeties are 88 speed. Oh, bitch, that's what it was back then.
Well,
A 4.8, 4.9 was elite.
That's a little bit of that conversation we were having in the chat earlier, though, too, man. Like, you valued a big bruising line safety or a linebacker because you can fucking crush them coming across the field, and it was perfectly legal. Like these safeties, the Legion of Boom, the old Seahawks defense, it got that name because it used to fuck up everybody. Yeah, man, and that's what those safeties. That's why they were so good.
John Lynch's, the Brian Dawkins. So Sean Taylor was a unicorn because he had the speed and he put you in the fucking hospital.
Yeah.
He do both. But most guys were more of a downhill punch in the mouth kind of guy, more so than a cover guy. Like back then, there was a true definition of a strong safety versus a free safety. Where right now it's kind of a mixture of the two. Like both are kind of interchangeable to an extent. Rico, what are your thoughts on Retro so far?
I think it's I love it, bro. Yeah? This team sucks, but I'm having fun.
How's your quarterback? You trade for Seneca Wallace.
He's fun to run with. He's not very fun to throw with. He can't hit shit. But I'm just having fun playing the games.
I did have a question too. I know I'm not in the Retro, obviously, but how are the scores? Are they just as high scoring? How the scores looking overall?
So Prime is actually it's funny you asked that question, right? So
defense
I'll
seems
tell
better.
you, I've looked at the scores across the board and I compared them to Legacy and LP for that matter. Retro scores are actually lower. Like you see a bunch of 24-10, you see a bunch of 17-7. You don't see a bunch of 55-51 games. Like that's a rarity. So I think because there's no abilities, it kind of makes it a more scheme driven type of league. And in that era at least, defense was dominant. And I think you're seeing in some of the scores, like you look at some of the scores, I mean, I've won a couple games fucking 10-7 in Retro. I've seen scores of 17-7. Now, there's a couple exceptions to it, like Trey and Gosa had a shootout that went 55-54 last week. But that's one out of every 40 games that are played. Most of the games, like I rarely see a game ever go over 28 points.
Okay.
Where I think with Legacy, 28 points is kind of like the minimum. Right? Like if you're not scoring at least 28 points a game in Legacy main league, you're probably losing. Is that fair?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm hearing you guys talk about the KOs, which I do agree. Obviously, the KOs are a little bit, OD But at the same time, it's like that's like one of the few abilities that defense has to kind of offset all of the crazy offensive ones. You know what I'm saying? You know, the
Receivers are slower.
gunslinger.
So the one thing I will say,
Yeah.
receivers are slower in the retro. Like you have maybe, I'd say 10 guys in the whole league that are 95 speed or more. There's no one above 97 speed. So the Tyreek Hills don't exist. The tight ends also don't exist like they do now. Like your fastest tight end right now is actually, on the Bucks, he's a 82 speed tight
Jeez.
end. That's the fastest tight end you're going to get right now.
Yeah.
So in DBs and corners, like the speed is so much slower, so you have to put together more consecutive drives to be able to score points. And so in essence, it kind of helps, defensively. That's kind of the combat to it. And there's no abilities for the quarterback. And there's only like 2, maybe 3 quarterbacks that have 99 throw power. So other than that, everybody else is in that 90 to 94 range for the most part. And you didn't have an Aaron Rodgers. I mean, Aaron Rodgers is in the league. Don't get me wrong. He's on the Packers, but there's no true gunslinger back then.
Yeah.
So you have to be more methodical. So you see more picks. You see more of that field position kind of game. You see more field goals. Actually, through 9 games in retro, there's more field goals kicked already than in all of Legacy all year.
Oh, okay.
Wow. Yeah.
All right, so talking to the man that's undefeated. You came back on Cody last night. You were down at 24-10? Is that what I saw?
I believe so. Yeah, I know I was down 2 possessions for sure. It was something
Yeah,
like that.
24-10 right before halftime. I think you got a score at halftime and then got the ball and came back and, it turned kind of quick. Man, how do you do it? You had Lamar hurt for like 7 weeks. Then you had Kyler Murray, who I think got hurt at some point during that 7 weeks. Then you were down to your third quarterback, who you drafted and then said, well, fuck him. We're going to go get Lamar and Kyler. And here you sit at what, 10-0? Or what are you now? 13-0? Did you win today?
12.
I play water. I play water tomorrow morning, so I haven't
You play
played
water
mine.
tomorrow morning. So, you know, asterisk there.
Whoop
but-
his ass.
Yeah,
How
He's
you
a
doing it,
motherfucker
bro?
out the
How you
playoffs.
doing it?
No, hold on. Can I interrupt real quick?
Absolutely. Please.
So this is actually a compliment for Prime. But so the first cycle when I was Titans and he was Texans, all right, we had a game and it was a high scoring game and his 2 quarterbacks I think got hurt. And his third string was a kicker, and he didn't even know. And he's just dotting me up with his fucking kicker. I'm talking
way.
deep shots.
There's no
Deep
way.
shots.
There's
I
no
still
way.
beat him, but it
yeah,
wasn't
you won
like.
though, man. That's
But it's just the fact,
You
like,
was
dude,
playing
this
with
guy
his
can
fucking
literally
kicker.
win with a kicker. It's ridiculous.
Listen, if that don't say Hall of Fame to you, I don't know what does.
Oh my god, man! Probably the best user I've ever played. Honestly.
No, I think we'll say I'm nasty on defense. It's like abilities dependent. Like if I don't have the right abilities on defense, I'm not stopping anyone, which is a lot of people. Not everyone. There's some really good defensive users in the league for sure. Like Aloha's a good user as far as just using linebacker, Water, DK. But I need like a really good defense as far as pass rush, or I'm gonna get scored on that.
I ain't gonna lie to you, dude. I was
I think
pissed
it's
off. I had you
which-
on the ropes. So I'm
Me
playing
too, Jorge.
Prime last season. Okay. We go up by 4, and there's probably like 30 seconds left. Dude has all 3 timeouts. And I'm like, all right, I'm gonna stay aggressive, make him fucking beat me. Dude comes down to 4th and goal with no timeouts left and fucking 4 seconds left. Runs a hurry up to run the same play he just ran. Throws it to his running back on a swing route, which the play before he threw it to the left and it was incomplete. And that bitch sneaks in as time expires. And I fucking lost.
That's rough, man.
And it's tough because, it's a hurry up. I'm trying to use the middle of the field, right? That's why you protect the middle of the fucking field.
Yeah.
and he tossed it to his running back on a swing. And it's because he hiked the ball so quick. I didn't get a chance because I've been doing this more lately. Is I set my defense to play the sticks, so they're playing the goal line. No matter what depth I set on the zones, if I set them to play the sticks, they're playing the first down or the goal line. And I didn't get a chance to set it. And my fucking nickel corner on that running back side is fucking like 10 yards deep in the end zone, covering nobody. Nobody. And the dude catches it and scores.
That's rough, man.
And then Prime has the audacity to say GG's afterwards.
No, man, that was a good game though, bro.
It was a great game, dude. And we've had some good ones, and I've got my
Yeah.
ass whooped deservingly, especially after I talk some shit. I'll never forget that playoff game that I keep referencing. Miles, I talk some cash money shit. I spent the hours of like 5 to 9 doing nothing but talking shit on how I'm gonna beat Prime, and then my bitch ass fell asleep on the couch
Oh
for
my
like
god.
2.5 hours because I was drunk as fuck. And I wake up at 11:30, look at my phone, have like 80 fucking notifications, get up, go play Prime, and I lost by like 30.
Hmm.
It was bad.
No, but to be fair, what he's not telling you though, the season before, my first season in Legacy. So my first season in Legacy, I'm brand new to the league. Dimes has been raving about this league for forever, just telling me, "Hey, I'm gonna get you in." I'm like, "Cool, man. Get me in there." Finally gets me in. I go and I play Jorge. He beats me pretty. I don't know what the score is, but he beat me.
It was
beat me
bad.
pretty
It was
bad in the
bad.
regular season. It was.
Yeah.
I was like, damn, and he's just throwing it up to Claypool, just mossing me every time, and I'm
Fuck,
That was
frustrated.
back then when Claypool would just
This
Yeah.
was, this
like
was
fucking
St.
high
Yeah.
point. High point was
point
just
ball, bro.
the shit.
Dude,
And
Claypool
then-
was
and
so
then-
broken.
And then it make things worse. So he beats me bad in the regular season. So I'm like, fuck, okay, I got to get him. We play in the wild card round, so the first round in playoffs in Legacy. And I think he's talked a little bit of shit, not too much, but he talked some shit before then. And he beats me again. And it's not as bad, but it's still pretty handily. It wasn't even a close game. So my first two like big losses in Legacy were to Jorge. I mean, no one he whooped my ass. He gave me that welcoming because no one had. I mean, I took losses, but no one whooped me like that. So I was like, fuck. And then he's talking shit again the next season. And I'm like, dude, my back's against the wall, man. I'm talking shit. Like I like to talk shit if you ever watch my streams. Like I talk shit, but I'm not, I'm not like personal, but he's getting under my skin, man. And I'm genuinely getting like frustrated and mad. I'm like, bro, I cannot lose to this guy. There's no way. And then that third game, finally I got him. So he left out the first part, but yeah, I finally got him in that third game.
I haven't beat the motherfucker since.
Yeah.
Let's put it. Let's also tell the other
Right.
side of that fucking truth.
Can
I
I?
haven't beat the
Can
motherfucker
I-
since. Now I've come close. We've had some very good games, but he's also beat my ass by 30 on several occasions.
Jorge, can I share my prime experience? My first game versus him in the league.
Absolutely, dude.
So, I finally get in the league. I was in LP for a few months. I was in retro, and my first game is versus Prime, and I see he's like, what? He was 10-0 at the time. I'm like, nice. This guy's pretty good, I guess. I asked DK, I'm like, what am I playing here? He's like,
yes.
DK's like, just get ready to like sweat
Did
the
you
whole
talk
game.
to Daddy
I'm like,
before? Did he lather you up? Did he give you some?
He
lube
told
and
me just
a
get ready
fucking
to
towel?
sweat the whole game. Just sweat the whole game. I'm like, okay, cool. I'm first play of the game versus Prime. Read option with Jalen Hurts. I keep it. I'm hitting square to go down. He's in the middle of going down, but then Prime's DB pulls him back up and forces a fumble. I'm like, okay, good start, fantastic. Fast forward to halftime. I'm up 24-14.
I watched that game
Yeah.
because I made a
I'm
comment
like,
in the
okay,
chat.
yeah.
I made a comment in the chat. I go, oh shit, Prime is about to get his fucking ass whooped by the new guy.
Yeah,
And it's
I'm
almost
thinking
like-
okay.
And I'm watching the stream, and I'm watching his stream because you both streamed that game. And I'm watching his side of the stream, and he didn't even acknowledge that I made the post about you whooping his ass. However, what proceeded afterwards, which you're about to tell us, tells us that he did see it.
So he could I'm a little full of myself. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna beat this guy. I'm my
Oh,
first
yeah,
game in the league.
you got a little cocky. You got comfortable.
Yeah. Obviously, I wasn't taunting him or anything, but I just felt cocky, while playing. I'm like, okay, we got this. he outscores me 14-0 in the quarter. I got the game up here. It comes down to the fourth quarter. He has the lead. His third stringer's in because I fucking hit sticked Kyler. He's bruised sternum for the game. I'm like, okay, there's no way I can lose this. I'm down. I have a game-winning drive. I'm down by 4. I got a false start. Then I throw it to triple coverage. I'm like, damn, I lost this game. That's crazy. But no, Prime's a very good user. I was a little nervous because I'm like, okay, this guy's gonna dog walk me by like 50, and I was gonna laugh at me. But like, I felt like I put up a fight.
And again, this isn't let's suck on Prime's dick train, which Cody would disagree if he was watching. But the dude's clutch.
Yeah, no, he's came back multiple times this season.
The dude's clutch. Like, there's never a lead that's safe. There's never, you can never be up by enough. Like Cody mentioned it in chat earlier today. I was like, dude, you're up 2014. He's like, it wasn't enough.
We'll admit.
Now, if you listen to Prime's stream, like Prime was worried. He was like, oh shit, I'm gonna drop this game. I mean, there it is. It's the first loss of the season. And fucking 19 minutes later.
I will admit, at halftime of that game where I'm up 24-14, I hit up DK. I'm like, I'm going to beat the guy. Like, what do you, like, this guy, like, I got this in the bag, DK. He's like, no, you don't. He just started telling me, no, you don't. I'm like, okay, whatever. And then, 20 minutes later, I'm like, yeah, I lost.
Yeah,
like,
he was right. He was right.
Yeah.
He was right.
But NFC East, fun division,
I do love.
Oh, listen,
that
that is by far the most competitive, sweatiest fucking division in the entire server at this point.
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking
If
forward
Water
to
didn't
it.
stop
And yet
playing,
Prime's
it
won that
wouldn't
bitch fucking Prime. How many crowns do you have? You lost count.
He lost count.
He's counting. He's counting the crowns.
Yeah.
He got too many.
What
Too
was
many.
the?
Can you guys hear me? My bad, bro. My
There you
Yeah,
go. We hear you now.
I just walked into my house and my phone was connecting to my Wi-Fi, so it was bugging out.
There you go on the switch. We're now. Okay, good. So we'll see your face here in a second. What you
Yeah.
telling me. All
Yep, yes,
Marty,
sir.
Keep your pants on.
Sorry.
Take 'em off.
Take 'em off.
Keep 'em
yeah,
off.
sorry.
Jorge, I listened back to his stream because you told me he commentates during his game. So I'm like,
Oh yeah.
let me go see what he said during my game. I felt a little boosted after because like he said, okay, we just got rid of DK and now we got Miles in the league. Like this isn't like it's not an upgrade, but it's not much of a downgrade. I'm like, okay, cool. I can work with that comment. Like I'll take that praise.
Did you want a participation trophy too?
Okay. Yeah, I'll catch you guys next time.
No, man, it's funny though, man. I'm kind of I take little things too, like with Rico, for example. Me and Rico kind of had a little bit of back and forth before a couple of times, and it's never personal, but I'm so competitive, and it's fun to talk a little crap on the podcast or not on the podcast, on the broadcast, excuse me. But I see little things, like I see so many people's comments, like Jorge, I did see that. I see little things, and I store it, bro. So when I'm playing these people, I have like extra motivation, bro. Like with Rico, I seen him on I rewatched DK's stream one of our playoff games, and him and Cody were just cheering on DK, and I'm just like, oh, you little bastards, bro. I use little like things like that, bro, and it just it fuels me.
Hey, that's a little thing that fools you, man.
It's because of that playoff game.
Yeah, no, it was one of the playoff games, bro. Yeah, for sure. I think I was the Texans too, and I was like, bro, I'm the underdog. They're really I took it personal, but not in like. Not in a real
You beat me the previous week.
Not in a mean way, but in a motivational way.
Yeah, in a motivational way. So it's always fun, man. That's why I have my little back and forth here and there, but it's all love,
So Rico, how are you liking retro so far?
Yeah, I'm loving retro. I mean the team sucks. Like it's awful, but it's fun. I love McGahee. He's a beast. The receivers are fun, but yeah, Seneca Wallace is just not it throwing wise.
Well, but neither was who jumped.
No, he was
JP
worse.
Lawson?
He was worse.
Yeah, JP was not it either.
No, man.
Who's
I like
Cowboy?
Seneca, man. I like Seneca.
Who got the Cowboys in retro?
So the Cowboys has been handed off once now. So Ramrod started out with the Cowboys.
Yeah, now this
he
bum
played-
ass user has it.
And then Rico decided to bring a buddy of his to take over because Ramrod, you hit that Madden wall at some point, and multiple leagues and this and the other. So Ramrod stepped away, and I think who'd you bring in, Rico, for that
Yeah,
one?
he's my roommate.
Oh, so your roommate
Yeah,
came in. Fad Nerds trained.
yeah, he's watching right now.
Is he
So-
good?
He's
Hey.
banging on the wall because I keep talking shit.
What's his actual? Can we use a fake name for him?
He's in the chat actually. Matt.
Oh, Matt. All right, Matthew. If you want
Yeah.
to join the podcast, let me know. I'll send you the link. Hop on.
Yeah, hop on, Matt.
I definitely got him and the other dude confused because they have the same beginning to the
Yeah, they're twin brothers.
Oh, you should
Nice.
told me that because when during the week I have a separate Discord that I chat with Snipes on for Game of the Week, and so I told him who's playing, and he goes on Discord, and he goes on Neon to see who it is, and they have the same fucking name.
Yeah.
So, he made the picture for the Game of the Week, and he was like, "Oh, this person or this person." I'm like, "Oh no, it's not that guy. It's the other guy." I'm like, "Oh no, he had it right." They're the same. So Matthew, if you're on, I see you. Say hello. Hello back, sir. If you want the link, just shoot me a DM. It helps you get in the main league, my friend. That's what it's about. Join the People's Podcast. You can end up like Prime and maybe win some games.
He
Prime,
said
you
he's
play
scared.
water? Huh?
He's scared.
I'm sure. I mean, he's a vagina. So.
Wow.
It is what it is. Hey, so Marty, hold on a second. I want to talk about. So last night, or the night before? You, Clay, had a very, very interesting, 12
I
minutes.
Yeah, I don't know. I have no idea what you're talking about.
All right, well, we're talking about it. I like the green room, by the way.
Thanks. I was feeling lucky. St. Patrick's Day just passed by, so may as well, try to get in the spirit here. We got Easter coming up this Sunday, actually, which I didn't realize.
Yeah, it's already here.
I know. But no, speaking of Clay, all right, when I looked up my name yesterday.
Which he took over for you.
I know. Well, listen, I'm looking up my name. I'm like, all right, I'm just curious to see what people were talking about while I was gone, because I'm a little nosy. I'm curious. And people were just talking about
Hold on,
Rico
hold
here
on,
was
hold
killing
on,
me.
hold on. Rico, what the fuck are you doing? Tokyo Drift, my ass.
What? Oh, sorry. I was in my friend's room. He was watching a video. Sorry.
You're good.
Okay.
Yeah, I
ahead,
was just looking at my name and just seeing what the conversations were. There was one conversation about my cap situation and how I fucked that all up. But then there was other conversations about who could play Batman, and Cozy actually had my back with that one. But I saw Clay said I was skinny, and
Which you proceed to flex on him later.
I had to flex. I just had to come back with some evidence.
Some
because I couldn't
little
speak
arm
on it.
angle.
Little arm angle,
that,
little chest
yeah.
action.
With
So
the
it's
shirt
just
off,
like-
of course.
I have to know, who did you pick, Marty? Were Robert Pattinson, Christian Bale? What did you say there?
Oh, I think I texted you, or I or no, maybe I didn't. No, I liked Robert's Bruce a lot.
Okay, yeah. So we're all on the same page there.
Yeah.
Bale
Robert's
had a
Bruce
better
is the
Bruce.
best.
Sorry, but that was the point. That was the point.
Yeah,
Pattinson's
I
Bruce isn't Bruce yet. That's
but
the
I mean,
whole
he
point.
does a really good job at
Yeah,
detective.
I agree. But
But this
I think
isn't a-
Pattinson's
this
the
is-
best Batman.
We should have first of all, I don't even know why there's not a there's this anime chat, there's the MLB chat. Where's the damn comic chat? This is ridiculous.
There should just be a
Listen,
Batman
Get on your
chat.
boy. Get on your boy.
It's just like
He's the
we
one
get
in
the
charge
Marvel
of it.
tag, but we need a comic chat because this is ridiculous.
Exactly.
I got people complaining
quick.
to me. Me and MK were talking one time, and people were complaining that we were talking about comics. I'm like, come on, man.
Prime, can you check on your boy?
Check on who?
Biz.
Why? What's going on?
He said he was going to join. I'm just.
Oh
you
yeah,
know,
let me shoot him a text. He's on the game.
Yeah.
I'm loading up on my PlayStation. He's in the party, bro. So he's
There you go.
around,
Tell the
man.
boy to join. Tell him to join our chat. Shit.
I got you.
Tell him I won't meet him this time.
Yeah,
You gonna be mean
hopefully
to
his
him this
audio.
Yeah,
his
because
audio works.
last time he joined the podcast,
He told him he
he had
sucks.
a ton of fucking background noise. So
Oh
every
my
time he
gosh. I was
unmuted
watching
and
that.
people were talking, I kept muting him.
Yeah, I don't think that's the
And-
part that he cared about.
You know, he felt some
you
type
asked
of
him
way.
why he hadn't won any games.
Well, I mean, I did ask him that
Oh,
too. I asked him
man.
why he was fucking 1-12 or whatever it was. And again, I love him. He's in my division, so you know, thanks to him, Trey, and JJ, I get another crown this year.
No,
Oh, here it is.
you're killing
Here's
it,
your
though,
boy
man.
checking in. There's your boy,
Oh my gosh, man! Already.
Gordo.
Alrighty, man. I love
He said
Gordo.
already. He said
Gordo's
already.
always sucks.
There's Ethan. And so Ethan is what? Is Ethan? Is it Cheesy Burger? I forget who Ethan is. That face is familiar though from seeing his streams.
I
Which,
don't
by the
think
way,
it's
Cheesy
Cheesy
Burger,
Burger.
you better not break no fucking rules this week, little homie. You broke some in LP. Oh, Uno. There you, my guy. I like Uno. Uno's a good
Uno.
dude. He's a Vikings. He's him and our new. Which, by the way, how do you feel about our new graphic designer, Marnie?
I mean, honestly, I love it. I was joking with him
He did a
yesterday,
great job.
saying he stole my job. But I think with this upcoming, whatever we do, Madden or NCAA, I think me and him are gonna have some really good graphics together.
Yeah, I think you guys can tag team that shit now. Now,
Oh my god, man, it's gonna be awesome.
you guys, you know, because I mean, it's a lot of work for one person to do it, especially when we're doing the all pros and
That's what I'm saying, dude. If we do the All Pros and the what's it called?
the rankings and
Yeah, the MVPs, all
the
that.
user revealings and the MVPs.
That's what I'm
and-
saying, man. Like someone just like because White. I mean, if we're gonna be honest, White wasn't reliable. Aloha, you know, I loved his graphics, but he wasn't really like, you know. I guess in year two.
I mean, it's
or year
different.
three,
It's
he-
different when you don't
Yeah.
know what you know. You do it for love, and it's different. It shows up
Absolutely, yeah.
in the graphic.
But yeah, I think me and him are gonna definitely, if I'm in the next Madden, he's in the next Madden, we're gonna cook up some really good stuff, man. That's true. Me and Gord will be cooking it up, chopping it.
Cheesy Burger, my man. You almost Nano blitzed last night.
Oof.
I just I
I
want to call
thank
you
God
out
the
for it.
pressure's off me now. It's not just me.
Oh no,
making
it's
rules.
moved on from you, Miles.
What do you mean, Miles? You're a rule breaker, bro. You're a rule
What do you
breaker.
mean?
Miles,
Let me ex-
allegedly, in retro, he violated a rule. He did the whole low chest spacing.
2 rules.
Oh, come on.
Oh yeah.
Where so he moved one guy, and it was very subtle.
Get him
very
outta here.
subtle, where he moved one guy down and then user another before the snap, and Prime, you know how that shit goes.
Oh man.
And
yeah.
there was a rule broken in LP as well, like a few days ago against Moosey. Who is that his name?
Listen,
Moosey.
I wasn't even going to
Yeah,
snitch
Moose.
on that. I wasn't even trying.
Who
I
dry
wasn't even gonna try to
snitched
put
me.
you out like that.
He's up 25 points or whatever. I'm playing horrible, and I'm running hurry up. Like I'm just fucking around. 3rd and 7, I run a play action. Aloha DMs me first thing after. He's like, "My man, what is this?" So like Moosey, there was no need to dry snitch there. I don't know what
No,
that got you.
I don't think Moosey said shit to you. So here's what probably happened: is Moosey, Aloha, and somebody else was in a party chat, and they're watching that game, just like Prime.
Mm.
Prime has like fucking an entourage watching his
doesn't
games
hide.
with him every time he plays a game. Seems like he's had like at least 19 different females on his fucking entourage.
Females.
That's what we call them. And during that game, I think Aloha was just watching the game that you two were playing. And so he saw it, and he's, it comes up in a party chat. Oh, this bitch is doing XYZ. And then you get a DM, but hey, you still got a team, which is surprising that Aloha messaged you about your rule violation. So that the story that DK must have written to get you that fucking team to replace him with.
This
Had
happened
it been-
after I got the Eagles, actually. This happened after.
Good for you. Lucky for you, because if it happened before, you wouldn't have gotten them.
Aloha. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, Aloha. DM me's like, don't do it in the main league. I'm like, yes, sir. Oh, no problem.
And then you do it in fucking retro, you piece of shit.
It's all that matters. It's not in the main league, right? Like,
Okay,
it's
good. So when
the babies.
I drop fucking Ricky Williams and Gus Frost to
Debatable.
fucking 0 overall, it's not the main league. It's only retro, so don't worry about it.
Exactly. Okay. And then I'll beat you by 30 in the main league as revenge.
And we don't play each other, so you're lucky.
You're lucky, yeah.
I'll just beat you by 30 in retro again. Don't worry.
Okay, yeah, but yeah, Rico
Actually,
did something.
Miles, you and I may end up playing. If it all shakes out the way it shakes out, you may end up being the 7th seed.
Oh, are you the 2 seed in Legacy?
Currently, unless fucking Prime
Okay.
loses.
Yeah, so I'll dance on your logo when it matters most. I'll pick you up and start taunting you on your logo. I'm kidding.
This bitch.
I'm kidding.
This bitch. You're one. Listen, I got my fucking button on the remove icon.
Click
I
it.
just want you to know. You want me to click it? All right, fucking. We'll click it.
Let's go.
We lost Miles, which, he's my son, but
His Wi-Fi must have cut out.
yeah, Wi-Fi, poor guy. George got a
Oh.
bullet trading for Mahomes, and he busted, and I ain't trading for Mahomes, but okay. Oh, it must be in some other league. Oh, actually, I know what league he's talking about now.
He probably still thinks Gordo has JMO as well.
Tomato. All right, Prime. So you're gonna lose tomorrow morning to Water? Water, if you're on, are you gonna beat Prime? How is that not game of the week? Where's the game of the week committee?
Because
I
Water's
was
like
just
5 and
literally
7.
mannequin. Yeah.
Water's only 5-7 because he probably has like fucking 7-4 sims. that he's
Still,
lost. His team's not the highest overall, so they just fucking take L's.
Corey, I got a question for you.
Yes, sir.
So I was watching the stream, and I think it was the Cozy Jalen A-Rod stream. I guess maybe the most recent one. And I think you guys touched up on NCAA and Madden 25 and
Oh
all
yeah.
that good stuff. I think you said, I think you had a not like a theory, but kind of like not a bad proposal. But I think you said that they were going to just focus on NCAA and not even make a Madden 25. Or someone said that.
Yeah, Aloha didn't. Aloha said that potentially the server may switch to a NCAA server versus a Madden server.
Yeah, but do you think EA is just going to skip the Madden 25 this year and just solely work on NCAA?
Honestly,
No,
I was thinking
think-
that too.
no. So I think you'll see both.
Okay.
So the conversation we had around that was which product would be better,
Yeah.
right? And it's hard because NCAA. So there's supposed to be. I saw a Twitter X post
Same
about
shit.
there's supposed to be a trailer release like mid-April
Yeah.
about NCAA.
Right.
But there's going to be so much fucking kinks. There's going to be so much issues.
I
And
mean-
can you imagine the number of server issues with people getting on to play an online franchise? And how
Yeah.
is that going to look? Because
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. You brought up a good point where, like, if we get like 60 guys, there's going to be a lot of force wins. You know what I mean? But that's where I think we could play in the factor where you play the actual game, and if you lose, you lose, and if you win, you win, because you could tell if a guy quits and goes back into a game. You know what I mean?
right, you can tell that stuff, but still, even with 60 dudes in a
It's a lot.
You know,
it's
Division
a lot.
One, you still have a bunch of games that are being versus computer.
Yeah.
So like, how
it's a
do you
lot.
stream like that? Like the way you would have to do it, in my opinion. Again, I don't represent Legacy and no shape or manner. You just say, okay, we're gonna pick the Big 10, Big 12, SEC,
Right. Just the bigger schools.
and those are the 3 conferences. Those are the teams you have available to play. Because
Yeah.
at least it guarantees more user games than it
Right.
does the user CPA. Because then, of course, the whole debate of, fucking George played 9 fucking CPU games and he's 10-0. Does he
Right.
deserve it more than Marty does, who went 7-3 but played fucking 10 user games?
Yeah.
And you get to that whole debate. So I'm interested So what I proposed on the last podcast was, hey, let's do Madden like we know it works.
Yep.
We've done it for how many years Legacy's been around. We have a crew that does it. Let's do NCAA as a test league, kind of how we did LP, how we did retro. We can throw in a bunch of people because the interest is going to be there for it.
Yeah.
Let's see how it works. Let's go through the kink because there's going to be 19 fucking updates for NCAA.
Yeah.
There's going to be server issues. There's going to be all kinds of issues, and then maybe let's plan on, hey, once we get to like January, February, then we'll decide, do we want to be a NCAA Discord league, or do you want to kind of stick with the Madden and split it off and maybe run NCAA as the main league and run Madden as the G league or the second league that's on the server? I think there's room for both still in the server in the Discord because we have enough people with enough interest to do it. But to make the switch and say, hey, we're going to go full NCAA from the jump starting in August with the known, I mean, we've all been around long enough to know there's going to be a fucking shit ton of issues.
Oh, yeah.
It happens every year. It's not till November, December that we get shit figured out.
Right. No, you're right. You're definitely right. I just think it's definitely something to be talked about. But I do agree with you as far as like, when Madden starts dying, maybe like you said, we could just start, we might get NCAA going as the main league.
Yeah, it'd be a great segue. Like even if we did a test league, because supposedly NCAA should come out before Madden does.
I think there was like a leak like for July.
I mean, it's like a month before.
Like a month before, Rico, right? So
Yeah.
maybe people get in that antsy kind of stage around
Right.
May, June, where they don't want to play Madden, they want to play with the new rosters, they want to do this and the other. So now you have NCAA to kind of fill that void. I still think it's a test league, not a long-term thing. Now, again, who knows? Maybe they come out with a great product and it makes sense and we're all happy for it. But we've been around EA long enough to know that's probably not the fucking case.
Right. I mean,
I'm gonna say I've seen conversations around the server saying, "Oh, it'd be so dope if we can get a 60-man league or 100 and whatever person league." I really don't think EA will let us have over 32 people in the league.
I agree. That's a lot of fucking dudes in a server.
It is. It is.
And I say dudes, Felicia, ladies, don't get mad at me, please. Cozy, I'm talking to you.
I think they'll let you fill one conference or whatever, and they might just cap it off there. I don't think.
I think there'll be a cap. To your point, Miles, I think there will be a cap. I think there has to be.
Right.
Because otherwise, if I think about it from a technology standpoint, just from a server, if Madden struggles now with fucking 32 users across a million different fucking franchise leagues, can you imagine a million fucking college football leagues with 90 fucking users in that shit? And then you add the crossplay element to it, which is already in existence now in Madden. I don't think EA is built for the capacity standpoint, especially on what we all like to play, which is a dynasty kind of franchise type of environment. I think they're going to focus their monies on what generates some money, which is on that some form of MUT in college football, some type of superstar kind of mode where you can build up dudes and compete.
Yeah, it's already confirmed there'll be a
pay money
ultimate team mode for college. I don't know how it's going to work, but
I used to love the Road to Glory
back
in the day, and then you get to import the dude in Madden.
That's awesome.
Fucking dope.
Yeah, that's pretty fucking cool. I got one thing though for Madden 25. This is personal preference. I don't know about other people. I've heard other people complain about it. I've heard a lot of people, want this in the game, but I don't know if you guys saw that Charles Davis came out and said that they were going to expand the announce crew.
Yes.
And there was going to be multiple announced teams, which makes me to believe that they're going to finally maybe get some kind of rights for NBC, for Fox, for CBS, because we
Mhm.
probably know that they're going to end up getting ESPN's rights for the college football game like they did before. That's what I would assume that they're going to do, because again, they had no problem doing it back in the day. I don't know. They've done it with different games like NHL. They had NBC's rights there. Um, but I think that's one of the things that people complained about was the fact that I mean we've had these same announcers since Madden 17. You know what I mean? And if we're getting multiple different announce teams, that just leads me to believe that we're getting different uh, broadcasting networks or just like different visuals and different
That'd be so
presentations.
fire.
That's what I'm saying, and especially in like a franchise, like it's just maybe it could just create the game of the week in the franchise. You know what I mean? It just says, "Oh, here's your game of the week." Um, it's just I feel like they should. This is the one where if we're gonna get multiple announced teams, that this is the one where they're gonna go in all in for presentation wise, and that could really, I don't know what the word is, but that's really gonna brighten up the franchise a lot. I think.
So I think what you'll get out of that is you'll get a Thursday night game commentary. I think you'll get a Saturday night commentary.
Mhm.
I think you'll get a Sunday same commentary.
Yep.
And I think you'll get a Monday night broadcast. I
Yeah.
think those will be the four, depending on where your schedule lies during that week. So like it'll follow obviously in real life football. So if you play a
Yep.
Thursday night that game, you'll get the Thursday night NBC Prime, whatever crew that is.
Whatever it is, right?
Right. Saturday, Sunday, Monday, it'll kind of follow through. But
Mhm.
regardless, I think that's still a win because what users want is variety. They don't want
Exactly.
to listen to fucking Charles Davis and whoever else he does it with, fucking 19 games in a row, or in Prime's situation, fucking 24 games in a row every
Right.
fucking year.
It's just rough, man. I mean,
I
I'm
want
hoping
Nance
that
and
they.
Romo.
I don't know if they're gonna get Jim Nance and Antonio Romo or
That'd be
Buck
dope.
and
That'd be
Aikman.
dope. Listen, I want Greg
would
Olson,
love it.
baby. I want Greg
I would
Olson to fucking
kill for
commentate
that,
my
man.
game. I want to ask
my
Greg
God.
Olson about his fucking rap video that he had back when he was in college when he was fucking the chicks on the seventh floor. That's what I want to talk about.
Oh my gosh, man, that was funny. I was just saw
That
that
was
today,
hilarious.
too.
That's been resurfacing here recently because we're in the the NFL draft kind of stage, and that video
Yeah.
pops up again. But if you haven't, for the audience, if you haven't done so yet, Google Greg Olson Miami Hurricanes rap video, and you will
Man.
not be disappointed.
That was all.
I gotta check that out. I'm doing that in a little
Oh,
bit.
it is hilarious.
It is.
It is hilarious. So they used to make a video. They made a rap song about the fact that they took girls to the 7th floor of this, I don't know, hotel or apartment complex, and do what Marty would do, fuck her brains out. It's kind of what the song is about, and
It is.
and Greg Olson bragged about having a horse kind of
Fucking snake, dude.
That's it, Went
Like
down to his
Drake,
fucking
like Drake Snake.
Yeah,
like fucking
probably
shit went down to
Drake.
like his calf and shit.
Yeah.
It's phenomenal. Definitely go listen to it, Rico. All right. So with that being said, we're 8 seconds away from an hour. I want to ask you guys a very strategic question. Miles, you're gonna be last. Actually, you and
Okay.
Prime will be last because you guys are, doing well.
Okay.
Give me your five top squads in Legacy Maine right now.
Like, are we
Julian?
saying just based on team?
or yeah.
Based on your personal opinion. Fuck records. Just the eye test.
Oh, that's
We'll call it
easy.
the eye test.
Are you saying users or like an overall team? Like who doesn't matter.
Whatever
who's
the
behind.
fuck you want to be, Miles.
Okay, stop
It's
fucking
your top
yelling.
5.
Okay.
Fuck.
Do we
All right,
have to
Julian.
declare
Miles?
Okay.
Julian, what do you got? And we might not have Julian. I'm not sure if we have
That's
him or
all right.
not.
I needed
All right,
some
fuck Julian.
research here.
Rico, what do you got?
Well, no DK's kind of throwing me off because I had my 5 with DK.
I know, and you're a DK fan fest. So.
Well, it's water lamp. This is not in order. Water
What?
lamp prime. Jalen.
Still water? The dude's like
You were
5
just
and
singing his
7.
praises like half hour ago. You little fuck.
I'm being a commentator. It's what I do.
What it does.
Yeah, water lamp prime Jalen. And I would say DK, but he's deceased.
Well, I mean, he's not
Um,
deceased. The guy's fucking alive. He just
No, he
not
doesn't.
here.
He's
He's-
deceased.
Mhm.
He's actually
Getting burned
streaming right
out.
now.
Yeah, he's playing a playoff game on another league we're in, but we don't advertise that. We're just gonna focus on legacy.
Miles
Yes, sir.
snitching on DK. Caught him
Oh,
on
God.
fucking 4K.
I'm watching him now.
Um,
I'm supporting him as well.
I'm
Oh,
gonna be
look
a
at
dick
you.
rider. I'm gonna say
Look
Cody.
at you. No wonder we can't see your left hand.
What?
Too busy stroking it.
Ridiculous. Ridiculous.
So
Oh,
Rico, can you
bring
pick
out
your
the-
top 5, or are you gonna waste an hour?
I just did, you little fuck.
Who's number 5?
I said I'm gonna be a dick rider. I'm gonna say Cody.
Okay, Cody. Okay, all right. Prime. Who you got, Mr. Undefeated? You can't name yourself, by the way. And your boy Biz never joined, so I'm a little upset with your boy.
I know, bro. Me too. I don't really shit. And roster wise, it's hard to say because I haven't really peeped too many people's rosters this particular season.
No, not roster. Just however you want to base your top 5.
Yeah, but I think I give respect to good GMs too. You know, like I feel like what Cody's doing now. I think that's. I even told him in
That Patriots
private
roster was
message.
ass.
Bro, it was horrible. And then
That
granted,
shit
I
was
will say
bad.
that in Legacy, it is a little bit easier than some other leagues to build just because of the store
Right,
system.
because you got the
which I think is-
+3
Yeah,
again a week,
but-
and you
Exactly.
can flip the
He's
roster.
got
up.
18 in his store right now.
Yeah, but I mean, regardless, he's obviously having a successful season, leading that that AFC East division, which is a tough division. His rosters, I mean, one of the best rosters in the damn league. When I played him, I mean, his fucking team was crazy. So he's definitely in my top 5. GM and user wise, he's gotten a lot better as far as that goes. Jalen,
Listen, I'm gonna need you to get a little closer to the mic because we can't hear the fuck you're saying.
Could you hold on? Let me hold on one second. Can you hear me better?
Keep talking.
So Jalen too. Obviously Jalen. I
There
played
you
Jalen
go.
twice.
Oh yeah, you're
There you
crystal
go. Yeah, I
clear
just
now.
unplugged my AirPods. But Jalen is his team is crazy. I mean, his DB, bro. When I play Jalen, man, it pisses me off, but I get why he does it. But his fucking his DBs are so insane, bro. He will just run cover 0 against me like 50% of the game, and it works almost every time. I mean, his defense is nasty. His team is crazy. Obviously, Sam Howell built into a beast, so Jalen's up there. Lamp, I gotta give credit to Lamp. I know he took off with Anthony Richardson, who's it's like an automatic MVP now. It seems like. I mean, I still got to put Water in there. I know his season's a little bit upside down this season, but like you're saying, I know he's had a lot of sims, so I don't really count that against him. So Water's still up there. That's 4, right? Who would be my 5th? Probably Jorge. And your defense is nasty, bro. You got the lurker.
My
You're
defense is
11 and
fucking
1.
nasty.
Your,
It is
your,
nasty.
your team is nasty, bro. I know the Niners is obviously a good roster to start with, but you've at least
It is.
kept him. You've kept him at an elite level, so that's that's not easy to do with Cap being the thing, obviously. But and you're
Which
11
we
and
are
1, man.
fucked next season.
Yeah, yeah. So you're definitely up there in my top 5 too.
All right, Julian, we'll circle back to you. Are you losing Cherokee yet?
Oh yeah, I am. It's fucking awful. That's why
How bad
I
are you
went
losing?
silent there for a bit because I'm sucking it up right now.
That's normal for you. What's the score?
24-6.
Oh shit, that's not just getting your ass whooped.
No, you know what? I don't want to make.
And blah 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 blah. Excuse.
All right, I'll just leave then. Fuck you.
All right, see ya. Oh, I need you, bitch.
And if you don't want me to talk, I mean, I won't.
I mean, well, I want you to lie. I don't know.
Cook his
talking.
ass.
Cook his
Yeah, I
ass.
will.
I was talking to
Martin,
Jorge.
who's
Not you,
who's in your
Baldy.
top 5?
Top 5.
And again, you took a break, so you come in with a new perspective, a new.
All right. Well, I'll be a little bit easier. Top 5, like right now in this league without DK, and without some other guys. I think number 1, I'm going to go Prime. Number 2, I'll go Jalen. I think that's pretty interchangeable, though. There's always the split, I feel like. If it comes down to playoffs wise, regular season, I think Prime owns them. Number
Real quick, I don't
3.
want to interrupt you. Julian probably got scored again because he just went off mic, went off camera. So
I'm
that's
not
why
off mic.
Jersey is still scoring on.
I don't want to see, I don't want the kids to do it.
Just kidding. Go ahead, Marty. Sorry.
You're good. Number 3, I think I'll go Lamp. Lamp has just that Colts team is OP, and he kind of reminds me of the Chiefs in real life, or kind of what the Chiefs did last season, where like they looked okay in the regular season, but once they sneak in the playoffs, he just pops off. Yeah, he just turns it on. Number 4, I'll go. Tough one.
Shut up, Toucan.
Number 4.
You went to bed, Grandpa.
I like Miles. I like Miles' gameplay. So far of what I've seen. And then number 5, I'll go
Thanks, Marty.
Jorge. Yeah, man. I'll go Jorge at number 5.
All right,
Below me,
Miles, what you
Jorge.
got?
So I took
Especially
a look
since
here,
you played a few of the NFC East already as initiation.
Yeah.
To the league.
Okay. I don't want to sound like that guy, but the Cowboys is.
Yeah, we lost Miles. I know. He started saying some shit about the Cowboys, and
Dude, I think there was like a storm going on where he was at.
there's gotta be. There's a storm. There's
Yeah.
some kind of shit. I can see him looking at a screen like ferociously, like, what the fuck happened?
Was Bro gonna mention Subby?
He was
No
about to.
way, dude.
I couldn't let him do it.
No
I
way.
couldn't let him do it.
Oh my
Couldn't do
God.
it. He started down the path of the Cowboy, and I just fucking couldn't let him do it.
It's
Bro was gonna mention
Dude,
After
Subby.
seeing Jerry Jones fucking scribble notepad today, okay,
Oh, I saw that this morning.
you saw that? I
Yeah.
couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. He's
Okay.
waving his hand like he doesn't care. We'll bring it back.
Okay.
All right,
Can I
he's
finish
back.
what I was saying?
We finished-
So
we
I
finished the
I
interconnection.
played the whole NFC East once already.
Good for you.
The Cowboys beat me off some bullshit. I don't want to be that guy, but he beat me off bullshit, off a stupid fumble. He's not good, in my opinion. So my top 5, as I was saying before I got kicked for whatever reason.
So what was
Number
the point
5,
of bringing the Cowboys into it?
because you said the NFC East initiation. I'm like, it's
I'm
only
just
2
saying,
users in there
just
who are.
Fucking give me your top 5.
Number 5, we're gonna go with Aloha. That's what we're gonna do. His record's
Stop
cool.
sucking this fucking cock.
Number 4, we're gonna go Kieran and the Falcons.
Yeah, get him off. Get him off.
The
Get
guy's
him
just
off.
sucking
He ruined
so
it.
much fucking cock. Rico, can you at least agree with me on this here? Is that what he's doing? I mean,
Yeah, I
he goes,
agree.
He goes from Aloha to fucking Mr. Famous. Like, what? Now, again, 2 great competitors. Don't get me wrong. Don't fucking screenshot this. However, that's his first 2.
One is
All
better
we'll
than
bring
the
it
other.
back.
I
We'll bring it
haven't
back.
been in the league for a full season. I don't know who's like. Anyways, number 3, based off this season, the Patriots user. Who I don't know his name, but the
His name
Patriots
is Cody.
user. Cody, yes, Cody.
Gordo, one of the few times I agree with you, buddy.
Okay, Gordo, suck my dick. Number 2 is going to be Jalen. I just played him.
You gotta have a dick to suck in the first place.
Very good user. And number 1 has to be Prime. Like, I don't like very sweaty user to play against, and it's a good time. I love it. So yeah, that's my top 5. Thank you for letting me finish this time.
Yeah, that's not what she said. All right, so Julian, would you like to comment on top 5, sir?
Not really.
In the main league, I know
haven't
that
been
you're
paying
1-9
attention to main
record.
at all. No, I've been paying attention to the pod. I like the main league. Like I kind of checked out. Working on developing
your
a
team is checked out.
quarterback. I know Cody likes to brag all the time that he's winning, so I know he's doing good. But I think that's all. I haven't really been paying attention to anybody. To any games.
For the record, there's no storm here. It's the podcast host abusing his right.
What are you talking about? Damn, his fucking weather is awful.
Yeah, dude, that's really bad. Man.
The guy
Lord.
obviously does not have the weather map opened.
Maybe we should get MK in here. I mean, he just got good Wi-Fi.
Bring him in. Fucking Wi-Fi good users. Come on in. Toucan had to chime in on
Grandpa
Toucan
needs
top
to settle down
five.
and go to bed before he
That
gets
man's
a
on a
hernia.
3-game losing streak. There he is. We got Miles back. My son. Welcome
Yeah,
back.
thank you.
Weather's cleared
Yeah,
up.
is everything all right there, man?
Yeah, a little better outside. We're good. Yeah.
All right.
I mean, the guy lost his power. We can obviously see there's no fucking
Yeah,
lights on.
that's like 4 times in a minute. Like it's crazy.
it's
Crazy.
it's a really bad story.
And I thought my dorm was shitty.
Well, yeah, kind of. So my top 5 for Legacy. Prime for sure, number 1.
Yeah.
I'm actually gonna slide Toucan up there because
I don't hate it.
Toucan with that team he has now, given roster's a little broken, he's got some shit going on, but it's Toucan. He's got a runner. He's got a quarterback that can run. He's got his ability to run play action and run his little short game that he likes to do.
Captain check down.
Yeah,
That's half the league, to be fair, though. So
I agree with you. So for me, it's Prime, Jalen, Toucan, top 3. For me, at least. Once I get to 4 and 5, it gets a little debatable. Miles, currently I got you 5th on my top 5, only because I like the work you did against Jalen. I like the game you hit against Prime. You
Thank
faced
you.
two of the top users in our league, and
You're gonna
Craig
like my
hung
game
with
even
them?
more when I beat you in the wild card. You're gonna like it
shut
even
the
more.
fuck up.
I think his weather's acting up again. I think his Wi-Fi. Yeah,
This
There
fucking
it goes.
guy.
started
There
lagging.
it goes.
Yeah, he's not coming back. So Miles, you might as well disconnect, buddy. You're not coming back. I'm not pressing the rejoin button, so you might as well go do something else and suck on that bottle a little longer.
Wow.
Suck on that bottle.
Well, yeah, because I can see him off screen and he's choking on a bottle right now.
So is it? I mean, you got a lot of first round exits, man. I don't think he's.
Oh no, I'm not in top 5 at all. Like,
No.
we're
Well, somebody
lucky
said
to
you
crack
were.
the top 10.
Who said? Who? Somebody was saying you were top 5 or top
Shut
something.
the fuck up. We were putting me in the top 10, bitch. Shut the fuck up. You were about fucking being Cherokee right now, okay? No, put it this
Oh,
way.
the game's
no
over.
No one's putting you in any top anything.
I wouldn't expect that.
Because you fucking suck.
Hey, don't let him tell you that.
Actually, I put him on top 5
No,
bald
Prime,
heads.
no,
Listen,
Prime, don't
he
lie
says
to his
that.
ass.
But the last time we played, I beat him. So
Because I played.
But was
you
he playing
highly
for you as well?
intoxicated. That's the only way I can enjoy our
Bullshit.
games anymore.
bullshit.
Which actually, fun fact, I've actually played 3 legacy intoxicating games and have won all 3. It's actually a rarity. for
Is
me,
that
because
what your
normally when
secret this season is? Because last season was rough,
No.
man.
No, I'm only done 3.
What was your
The
record
secret
last
is lurker.
I forget.
Normally when I play intoxicated, I get my ass whipped.
What was your your record last season?
It was still better than yours, bitch.
Was it?
Bro, you've had one
wasn't by
winning
much.
season in your career in Legacy.
5?
You heard me.
No, I didn't. I stopped paying attention for a second.
Oh yeah, because you know we're not paying attention when you have a losing record.
You're talking too much shit. Answer my
I
question.
said you've had one winning season. Or 2,
This league.
actually. We'll give you a Browns when you took over Jalen and your Jags last season.
Well, I mean, let's not talk about last season. I mean, last season.
There he is. He doesn't want to talk about last season.
Why? I made the playoff 2 out of 3 seasons, and then the one that I missed it.
Bro, I've made the playoffs every year but 1.
So that's great. I still beat you.
I mean, shit.
Gordo's
dude.
whining in the chat again. It's funny.
I mean, Gordo whining is a normal fucking Tuesday. Oh, who's Grandpa? Who's
Yeah, I had a
this?
hell of a season. I deserved
I know
it.
who
This is Toucan, I'm guessing.
Fuck
Who
you,
are you?
Rico.
There he is.
Man. Old Man
Welcome.
River.
Toucan, it's 10:30, bro. Night Cole's not kicking in.
Nah, I've been fucking playing MLB.
Oh yeah, did you win the Super Bowl in OGC or did you lose?
I threw a
Oh,
misclick
no,
pick
you
to end the
fucking
game.
lost.
Oh yeah, sure he did.
I had you winning by
He got
like
blown
fucking
out.
30.
No, it's 40, 47, 45, I think it was. My
I for
only
sure thought.
my only punt or anything of the game, the only stop he got.
Damn, so Sebi beat you.
For the first time ever.
He lost to Sebi.
He
Yeah,
lost to
get
Sebi in the Super
Get
Bowl.
him out. Get him out.
No, but I mean, Sebi
Those
does have a
teams are
little goated
fucking
team in
cheese,
that
dude.
league.
Yeah, it's a different league, man. Every league's a little different.
Grandpa,
True.
turn the Rico, turn the face cam on.
Oh, it is on. Look.
No, it's not.
It is funny sense.
Julian's on the verge of falling asleep over there. He's laying down. He's
Julian is assuming his normal kick me in the ass position.
I'm tired. I moved over the weekend.
That's what she
fucking
said.
spent. But Cherokee can't play tomorrow. So
So you get your ass whooped tonight.
yeah, fuck it. I got some room. I'll make it up. I'm 6-3 now. Oh no. I'll be okay. No, but you know this about me, George, man. I have my up and downs based off how busy I am, and right now I'm busy. I'm fucking a different
true.
person when I'm busy.
Who do you guys think is going to win the NCAA now that we're going to the Sweet 16?
Is UConn still in?
Hopefully not UConn.
Stop, Rico. Stop.
I'm asking if they're still in.
You should know that.
My
Yes,
bracket's
they're still
fucked at this point.
Yeah, mine's been fucked up.
Yeah, I have Longwood winning because of the joke.
Grandpa, who do you have winning?
I don't watch basketball. I didn't even do the bracket.
I don't watch basketball
Oh.
either. I just did the bracket because it was fun. And I thought maybe I won a free Madden.
Just for everyone to play NCAA.
I like Marquette. Where
Marquette looks nice. They beat the fuck out of who did they play on yesterday?
they played what the fuck they beat? Colorado?
Yes, Colorado.
Let's see how I'm doing.
They're always sneaky. You know what I mean?
Marquette,
sometimes-
you're right. Marquette is a
Oh,
sneaky team. You
Jesus
either
fucking
be
Christ.
red hot and make a run or bounce out.
Yeah.
Who played tonight? Someone played tonight. Who played tonight?
Who did play tonight?
Shit.
Looking up right now.
Shit.
Purdue played or no?
Purdue played last night.
I don't think any
No
games
one.
were on then.
No one played today.
Yeah,
Wow.
no one played today.
No game tonight.
It was only the
Clemson.
women's side today.
Clemson, Arizona. That'll be a good one. I'm surprised Arizona hasn't been eliminated. Same with Purdue. Those teams usually.
I
always check.
thought Purdue would have had a little bit of a fight last night, but they beat the fuck out of the.
I know.
the
Well,
team
that's what I'm
played
saying. They always choke, man. Purdue and Arizona.
And I'm surprised they're actually favored by 5.5 points against Gonzaga.
yeah.
I'm definitely going to smash the
Whoa.
Gonzaga money line here.
No one had Wisconsin beating James Madison, right?
No.
Yeah, good. You never ever
No.
touch Big Ten teams. Michigan, Ohio State, they're all frauds in basketball.
Yeah. So what do you guys think here? So I'm gonna run down the round of 16 here. That it'll kick off on Thursday. You got UConn and San Diego State. Are we
Yep.
all on the UConn train?
Yeah, UConn's gonna beat them.
Yeah. Yeah.
You got now the game that I think is a good one. Illinois and Iowa State.
Probably
Iowa
Iowa.
State.
Iowa State's a
Iowa
2.5 point favorite.
Yeah,
You got North Carolina and Alabama.
North Carolina.
I like that too. You got Clemson and Arizona.
I think Clemson upsets them here. I think
Clemson.
Arizona.
You think so? That's an upset alert for me too.
Yeah, I think I like Clemson a lot.
Houston
what's-
versus Duke.
Houston.
I think Duke could maybe pull it off.
Ooh, Houston, really, Miles?
I like Duke
Yeah.
a lot in that matchup.
I like Duke a lot too in that game. Houston is currently favored by 4.5.
Yeah,
Then you got NC State and Marquette.
Marquette.
Marquette's
NC
currently-
State, baby. Give me the
Yeah, fuck
upset.
them. Marquette's currently favored by 6.5. You got Purdue and Gonzaga, which surprisingly, Purdue's actually favored by almost 6 points. Is at 5.5.
Well, yeah, because they're overall easily the better team, but again, it's
Yeah, but
Purdue.
Gonzaga's fucking dogs, man.
I know that one could go either way. I wouldn't be shocked if Gonzaga won.
And then
know what I mean?
I think the game of the tourney for this round is Creighton and Tennessee.
I think Creighton.
I think it'll be
Tennessee's
Tennessee.
favored by 2.5, but
I like Creighton.
I like them too. I think that's a big potential upset to get to Elite Eight.
Yeah.
Grandpa, who do you play this week?
I have a bye week.
Oh, who do you play next week?
I think it's my first matchup versus Chase for the division.
Oh,
What Chase win?
No, I
Who
got this
will
team
win?
at 2-5. I think I'm 7-6 now.
Oh wow.
Hold on, I'll let you know
Saints
right now.
loser.
2K.
Randy, what's up?
I'm gonna give you your first loss. Retro League.
Oh.
Hope you know that.
When do we play?
I think it's late, like week 14 or week 13.
Wait,
He'll have
two
a loss by
Kansas,
then.
two Kansas Saints?
No, I'm the Bucks.
Yeah.
But who's the Saints?
he's the Bucks.
Randy.
He's the Bucks
Oh.
in the main league. He's the Chargers in retro.
Yeah.
I'm just looking for the Saints so I can play my game.
Yeah, well,
Yeah, good luck with scheduling with Randy.
Yeah, good luck.
Have fun with
Yeah,
that.
good luck.
Good
Good
luck,
luck.
buddy.
I mean, I know
That's it.
normally when they don't respond within like the first 10 hours, then it's gonna be one of those games.
I forgot I fucking the retro game. I don't think I ever responded to me.
Enrico playing tomorrow. That'll be interesting.
I
Yeah.
played Cooley earlier today.
See how Seneca Wallace goes again. Oh my god.
Did you win, Jorge?
I did not lose.
Cooley seems to turn up with that team. I'm gonna try getting
Cooley
DK Metcalf
lost
from him.
56-36.
Goddamn. But he needs speed. This team has no speed,
Yeah, your team has 0 speed, my friend.
and everyone's all 30 or 29
That's the way Great White likes to build it.
with massive contracts for no reason.
And no draft picks.
Well, it
And
makes
no
sense for no draft picks. I can't draft this draft anyway.
Hey, did you make the draft pick? The draft class?
Yeah, me and Toddy did.
Any insights you want to share with the group?
No,
No,
I'm
actually,
not
a
allowed
question.
to disclose anything.
Good question about retro. Did you guys go off like the Madden 2005? You did? All right.
Yeah, kind of.
I figured
Yeah,
that.
so
I was
Water-
just making sure.
Water actually did the draft class
Yeah.
by hand, player by player.
Wow.
So he gave it to Aloha, and Aloha just only imported the draft. So he has no idea either. But it is based off of the 06 actual draft class. So
Well, no, like I'm saying, like the rosters that were from the beginning for the 2005. Did you guys go off the Madden 2005 ratings, or did you just go off of?
yeah, we
Whatever.
did Madden 2005 ratings.
Okay, yeah, gotcha.
Yeah, for the rosters, and then
Yeah.
and then the draft class was based off of the draft class coming in and whatever Water thought was right.
Yeah, that website's pretty cool. That you can go back to old Maddens. See
Yeah,
what you know.
kind of look it up.
Yep.
That's pretty cool. All right, boys, so we're at an hour and a half on the pod. Anything else burning in your mind, Julian? Stay awake with us. Don't leave us.
No, I was just reading Gordo's comment. If you can switch him, you can switch Devin Hester, and I would think so. He played both positions.
Devin Hester did play both positions, so if you
Yeah,
would
but wasn't he
like him to be
drafted
a
as a DB?
receiver, as long as his catch is
No, he was drafted as a corner.
he was a corner.
That's,
He was a
that's
corner.
a
He
DB.
was a- he was
Last time I checked.
Well, no, he is, but he's asking can he use him as a receiver.
After I win the Super Bowl, I'll draft him.
If you win the Super Bowl, he ain't gonna be there.
No, no shot.
He'll go like top 3.
I'm gonna draft the 5'5" Brandon Marshall.
Yes,
Imagine
no
Waters
shot.
just fucking with us, and Haster's like 91 speed.
All right, gentlemen, I gotta hop off. My wife just got home.
All right, brother. Have a good night.
All right. See ya.
Later.
Bye, Grandpa.
Fuck you, Rico.
Fuck you, You're not Jorge.
Later, guys.
Drink your neighbor
Fuck
like
you,
that.
Jorge.
I fuck
too.
me, bro. I ain't do nothing to you.
No, I said I'd fuck you.
Oh,
What the hell?
hold on. Let me bend over.
Oh my gosh.
What? With the Tom Brady jersey on.
Yeah, you know that's what Tom does. That's what Giselle's known for.
Crazy.
Hey, Paula, thanks for joining the pod, Mr. Vikings graphic designer extraordinaire. All right, so what else you guys want
Wait,
to
is
talk
this
about?
the Patriots?
He is the Patriots in retro.
Yeah, you're not beating me again, buddy. Sorry.
Damn.
Yeah,
Okay.
he thought he was gonna beat me again, so he's not doing that. Well, he probably is. This team's bad. I shouldn't have won the first game.
Julian is currently commenting while he's in bed.
Oh, because he's over here talking about Devin Hester's fucking Agnew. Get the fuck out of here.
It's not like he's a good receiver.
Bro, no, it's not that he is, but it's just the way that they used him. It was definitely a gadget guy. But as a returner, he was decent as a DB. He wasn't great at either one. He was just an elite returner.
Yeah, Paolo. Yeah.
I'm just, I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm a little upset. I beat the fuck out of Gordo 2 nights ago. And bro didn't say good GG's to me.
Yeah, we were at a party for that, and he was saying you kept DMing him.
So first of all, Rico, I'm a little disappointed. I was not invited to the party chat.
It wasn't my party.
It doesn't matter. But I don't hold it against you. I heard the stream afterwards.
I was watching Sopranos the whole game. That's not an excuse.
Bro was upset. And I beat him. Gordo, yes, it was a good game. It was a good game because I beat you and I was fucking drunk when I beat you. So that makes it double whammy, my friend. And then, so the asshole that I am, because I'm a major asshole, as Julian will attest to, I fucking called Gordo after we played, and he avoids me on the GGs. And then I text him like, "Bitchy, you cannot avoid me like this." Bro just fucking ghosted me.
Typical Gordo.
I mean, like, bro, it's okay. You lost the game. It is what it is. Yeah, Tua sold you. It is what it is. You can catch your ass whooped. We put you in
Couldn't
a
rely
box.
on Fryermuth to just catch everything thrown at him.
Yeah, Fryermuth we didn't even know he played in the game. Dude had like fucking 3 catches for 40 yards all game. Like, we locked his ass up. As Clay would say, we had him in the box. Which, Clay, by the way, I'm on my treadmill. Well, we're on the podcast. Just for you, bro.
Get the penis pump out.
No, because you guys take too many screenshots of that shit.
I got like 3 of them.
No, it's down there somewhere. The
Down there somewhere.
box.
What do you mean by
Miles,
that?
Miles, what the fuck are you doing, bro?
Playing with my hoodie.
Get him off.
You got-
Let him
DJ,
just leaves
if
in his
you're
own
listening
world.
to the podcast, bro. Get your
I'm just
boy.
having a good time.
Exactly.
Yeah,
he's having a
we
good
obviously
time.
can tell. You're playing
need
with your
GK
fucking
on here.
hoodie.
Marnie's so cute.
Crazy.
Marty's slowly getting aroused.
I am actually butt ass naked right now. So joke's on you.
Not surprised.
We can tell your shirt's on. So you're lying.
What are you talking about?
Oh.
No idea what you're talking about.
All right, Marty. Marty, if you go butt ass naked, I'll send you $100.
It's gonna have to be $1,000, honestly, for that.
Oh no, fuck that.
Well, just listen, you could text me privately, and then we could have some
Oh,
conversations
yeah,
there.
I
But,
got you.
yeah, but live to the audience, no, that is
Live on the pod, no shirt.
that,
Can we go?
that.
Can we go no shirt?
Oh man,
I mean, we seen you in the
Yeah.
gym with that one. I mean, come on.
dude, it has to be right after the pump. It can't be like
We're about to
has
end it
to be
right
right-
now. This is it.
can't.
This
That's
is
not,
it.
there's no pump. There's no pump. So there's gonna be nothing. So
Hold on. I'll get the pump for you. The
Oh, my
pump's what you need.
I don't need to
start
pee
taking the shirt off.
Marty, if you
Huh?
go butt ass naked, we'll do a face reveal.
That's crazy. That's honestly crazy.
He's
Oh
thinking
man.
about it. He's thinking about it, Rico. He's thinking about. He's
Right.
pondering life decisions right now.
Oh man, do I risk my career,
What
That's a
career?
le-
What?
my legacy career?
Oh, I thought you were the Chick-fil-A one. Sorry.
Chick-fil-A, man. That was good times. Good times working at Chick-fil-A.
Chick-fil-A's a fucking shit.
Gordo,
is.
show yourself shirtless.
Oh, listen, I've seen. Oh, Toddy's still on the podcast.
Just sign up for his OnlyFans already. You
I
weren't even supposed
already
to tell him
am.
that. You weren't supposed to tell him that, Toddy.
I already am. I'm his #1 subscriber.
Man.
Listen, send me the link. I'll donate $50 a month for that shit.
You get unlimited pictures on there.
Marty,
What up?
take your shirt off.
You guys hear this, right? You guys hear this guy?
That's a
Take it off.
wild statement. Marty, take your shirt
He
off.
said, Marty?
Yeah,
With a
after what you
pause.
say in
I'm,
the
being-
gym,
I'm being
after,
straightforward here. Here it is. It is what it is.
after what Marnie says in Gen Chat, I feel like it's warranted. Like the way he
Gen
talks
Chat
in
and
Gen
podcast
Chat.
are
Thinking
different.
Miles.
Dude, what's said in game chat or whatever Gen chat is
Yeah,
state. It's just in there. Nothing on the pod.
you
Nothing
said you
said.
literally asked if you couldn't. I don't think I can say it on the podcast, so we don't like, get like a cop like shut down. But like, you asked to do something very bad to me, and I said no. I said no, and you said you were still going to do it anyways.
I have no
Um,
idea what you're talking about. My memory's like wiped every day that I wake up, so I
Every
have no
night.
idea.
Every night he goes to sleep. It's a fucking clean
Yep.
slate. So give us a
Yep,
clean slate and take
exactly.
your shirt off.
I think Julian fell asleep.
This is ridiculous.
Julian definitely fell asleep.
Julian's out.
Julian is no longer with us.
Oh, wait, hang on.
Sleep tight,
There he is.
Julian.
He's shining
There he
his
is.
bald head.
Eh,
Like even in pitch black, you can still see the ball, like the shiny part of his head. It was kind of cool.
Jorge, you saw that hair up there. It's shiny though.
I got a little bit. I got a little bit, bro. Which I only have a little bit.
Yeah,
So
I got
Marty, the fans are gonna see your shirt off today.
that. How about this? I'll give you a deal. Tomorrow after the gym, you'll see a picture in the chat. How about that?
Boom. There you go. There you go. Podcast.
Gordo, what are you
Tomorrow,
gonna do,
after-
bro?
What
are
time?
you
What time
gonna
are you
do?
going to the gym? What time are you going to the gym?
I'll go to the gym after me and Rico's game, so I'll be at the gym by like 4:35, and I'll be done by 5:45, and I'll send the picture right away, right when my
Right
pump
away,
is
6
done.
o'clock tomorrow
And
night.
it's an arm pump, so you're gonna be seeing
And
the
an
buys,
arm pump. Which
you're gonna be seeing the buys and the tries and the shoulders.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Yep, you're gonna see
Rico,
all
control
above.
yourself.
Yep.
I'm fiending already.
And if Rico beats me, it might be even more of an angry pump. So
Yeah, because it'll be fucking ready to go.
exactly, like I'm gonna be so angry from the loss that I gotta get the pump even more.
I don't think this team's gonna beat you. I'm not gonna lie.
I don't even know. I haven't played an online game in a while, so you might smoke me.
In more ways than one.
What?
What? All right. So with that being said, we reached an hour and a half of our podcast. We've lost Miles to. Oh, there he is.
No, we listened to the
Going
weather.
down on DK again. Sorry.
I'm just kind of like enjoying myself over
Yeah.
here.
Listen. You got a little
Hold
something
on.
right here. You got a little something right here. Clean that off. There you go. There you go. There it is.
Oh man, he's such a character.
You got a little white down here.
Earpod fell on my ear.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
couldn't
that's
find
what
it.
she.
Yeah,
that's what
yeah.
Dakota didn't say. All right, so
What?
as a thank you gift, you guys all get to address the league one by one. We'll start with the oldest person here, which is Julian.
He's
Rise and
asleep.
shine, Julian. Wakey, wakey.
Yeah, Mo.
There he is. He's back. We'll start with Julian. Then we'll go Marnie, Rico, and then Miles. You'll be one of the last ones since you're one of the new.
Okay,
Actually,
but
no,
Marnie's
save me,
younger than
Wait,
me.
save me last. Save me last.
All right,
I
Marnie.
gotta
Marnie,
I will
gotta-
give you the honors. You are last.
perfect.
So, with that being said, you guys are all on train. Julian,
I don't really got much to say. But I'm tired. I'm going to bed. I love y'all. Even though some of y'all suck.
bitch, do you have a cat on your shoulder?
Yeah.
Okay. We lost Julian. He disconnected as he was talking to his cat. So, with that being said, George's beard, who knows? That's who's next. Rico, you're on deck. And we got nothing from Rico.
Good night.
He's oh, there he is. All right, Rico. Floor's yours, my friend. Dude, pay
Good
your
night.
internet bill.
No, I'm just not talking.
All right, so no words from Rico. He's a silent man.
I hate the Bills.
He hates the Bills. He chooses to play with them anyways. Next up, we got the dancing
Yes, sir.
Miles, who lost to Jalen earlier today.
Yeah, so-
and, he's busy choking on
DK's dick. Yes, sir. Thanks for having me, Jorge. Jalen, fuck you. DK, I love you. I miss you. Rico, fuck you. Everyone else, have a good night.
All right, so if you didn't get that shit is clip commentary right there. And without further ado, the legend of Legacy, the Green Man, Marnie, floor's yours.
Yeah, so I'm back. More gay shit coming soon. Miles, I actually plan on eating your butt later. I didn't want to mention that earlier, but now that you're not here, I'm gonna eat your butt. So I'm back, and gay and just gay. So that's it.
All right, boys and girls. So you heard it there. You got some butt licking, some butt eating tomorrow. Hopefully we get a picture of Marnie with no shirt off after the gym workout, after he beats Rico. You got Miles, which we're gonna zoom to him real quick. There he is, bending over. It's okay. Don't worry about it, Miles. We got you bending over right there. Doing there he is again. Whatever it is he's doing, we don't know. He obviously there he is again. Oh, we can't see him again. Oh, he's going up and down, up and down. DK, hope you're a happy guy, buddy. We miss you. Everybody else, thank you for tuning into the podcast. It's been another great show. For my guests that joined, do not leave. Do not finish, as some may say. I know it's hard to do. But again, thank you for another great podcast. If you want to join the show, shoot me a DM next time we do it. Probably again later this week. We'd love to have you on. Until next time, People Podcast, we out. Bitches.